People, man, I'm ticked off right now, man. I just messed my whole video up messing with this alarm. You get what I'm saying, man? That stuff had me hot. So I ain't finna do all my shout outs, but y'all know how I get down, man. I don't promote no drug usage, no alcohol consumption, don't drink. I'm not prejudiced, don't have nothing against the people. Shout out to the penitentiary. Hee hee, ha ha. Big Ken and them, you know what I'm talking about? All the penitentiaries around the world, bro. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, you know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about, man? Tata the player comes next. I don't even know who these people is. I ain't answering that shit. I ain't answering that, man. No more funny numbers for me. But yeah, man, all my folks. It's all my folks. Y'all know how I shake it up, man. I don't I don't promote nothing. All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing, do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, this one right here is called Two Team Tuesday. You say Two Team Tuesday? What you talking about, bro? Yeah, Two Team Tuesday, man. We gonna get into it. It's y'all know I made a shout out to the grinders last night, right? So I was just thinking, just talking about all that stuff is I don't know what them people was talking about. It was it just opened up my mind, man. I got to thinking because really, man, them the best times so far I done had in my life. Just to coming up. Like not having nothing then coming on up. Them was just kind of the best times in my life. Just coming up with that elaborate ass plan of what a nigga was gonna do. You know what I'm talking about? As a youngster. So that shit was hella I can't explain it. But them was just kind of the best times. There was a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm talking about? We was out there. You know what I'm talking about? But on this Two Team Tuesday, man, it was that right there. Like before my video, I messed it off. I was just telling the people a story about the that's why it's important for you to watch yourself. They be talking about watch people and all that, man. You ain't gotta watch nobody but yourself. Cause when you watch yourself, you're gonna be game tight, bro, and you're gonna be understand when the fix is in. You is. But that's when I learned. That's why I want to really just tell the youngsters because I've misgauged some shit like back then like 3 times, and I think that was just me being a youngster. That's why I actually think I needed to go through that shit so I could sit down, analyze that shit, and get the game from that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And you could do the same if you just analyze those situations and don't sit around and try not to be at fault. You know what I'm talking about? Because all that shit really don't matter, bro. It's like you better get an understanding of what the fuck just happened. Because if you don't, bro, that shit gonna keep on going on and rolling on. You get what I'm saying? But way back then, I was just telling the story of my nigga. He used to fuck with this other nigga. They been partners for hella long and shit, man. Two Team Tuesday it is. And that man was the one that ended up killing his partner. Like I was saying before, I don't even know when the plot came in for the robbery. My other nigga getting money. And what's cold about it is, if you just skyrocket it and start getting money and shit, everybody else who broke or really ain't got nothing to do with that shit, they will feel like you owe them something. I don't know why. That shit crazy as shit. Excuse me. But they will feel like you own something. And this is how the robbery plot kicks in. Now this was cold because this was this nigga partner. Now he start fucking. I don't know if he started fucking with him or these other niggas was his partner too. I don't know. I never knew the other niggas. You get what I'm saying? But the nigga who was banked up, he takes some niggas to the fucking he in a car with the nigga. He takes this nigga home. He think he just rocking with his partner, childhood friend. You get what I'm saying? So he go to his oh, that's what I was gonna say before I get into the story. Like I just told you, niggas think you own something, bro. So this is the part them type of niggas don't never say. You know what I'm talking about? The nigga with the money, he been and blessed everybody. You get what I'm saying? He been and blessed everybody, or you know what I'm talking about? What he was gonna do through the years of him having money. But somehow this is why that shit is tricky right there. Cause you'll fuck around and bless somebody, bro, and you'll enable them. You get what I'm saying? and they'll never figure it out. They'll just keep using you as the ace in the hole. Every time you turn around, you're going to have to bless them again and bless them again. You get what I'm saying? So that's what you got to watch out who you fuck with like that. Because that shit'll start enabling motherfuckers and make them feel some kind of way like they name on your bank. You know what I'm talking about? Like on your bank account with you. You know what I'm talking about? So they just ride. This is why it's good to keep your business to yourself, bruh. Whether you think so or not. They got y'all fucked up all on this shit right here, just spreading and want to tell everybody. And most of y'all be 42 faking anyway, but that don't make no sense. It's good to keep your business to yourself. It's good to keep a small circle of like just like a job, dependable, reliable motherfuckers, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers you could trust with your business, just a solid motherfucker, bruh. It's good to have a small circle of them type of people. You get what I'm saying? I just like you see nowadays, motherfuckers got 40,000 friends and shit. Man, you niggas crazy as a motherfucker, bruh. That's too many people. That's way too many people, bro. It's only one you. What if the 39,000 decided to jump you? They gonna kill you. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't need that many people around me, folks. I don't. Somehow, this nigga he think he riding with his partner, so he take his partner to the house. This nigga start counting some money. It's his partner. He finna go bust a move or whatever he got to do. His partner told him right there at that point, like, hey man, let me hold this or that. You know what I'm talking about? Now you see the man in the middle of his business. You see the man. That's why he even stopped at his house. He had to go handle some business, and you just happened to be in a car with him. I don't know if he used to take him to whatever he was going to do. You get what I'm saying? So like he'll have a shooter with him or something. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, one of his partners to get down with him, his wingman, as we would call it. And the nigga said, nah, Brown got to do something. Woo, woo, woo. But he told the nigga no. And from that moment right there, it was already in the air. I don't know how that shit even get in the air back in the day. But you'll know motherfuckers was talking about doing something to a nigga, bruh. But before they even drove to his house or whatever, I'd already got wind of that shit in the air. You know what I'm talking about? The robbery, not the killing. It wasn't even them. You know what I'm talking about? You just, like back in the day, say, man, they talking about that's that thing that they been around for a long time. You get what I'm saying? So, but I just thought it was jealousy, like most of that shit always is. You feel me? I just thought niggas talking, hating. You feel me? But my nigga, when he told the nigga no, so a few more down the line a little bit, this nigga. Now I don't think bro with the money knew the other niggas that bro used to fuck with or whatever. But you come up with your, you'll pick your partner up. Your partner be like, yeah, this woo. That's how you just used to, I'm talking about socialize back in the day. And once again, this nigga partner, so he not even expecting no shit like that. So them the days where you could take your partner word, like the mafia used to do. That's how they came up with Goodfellas. Like, yeah, he's a good fella, like that. So they done went, I don't even know, to the hills, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know where they went before that. But they all up in there in the hills, bruh. You get what I'm saying? And they, you know what I'm talking about? They popped my nigga. Shot that nigga in the back of his head. You feel me? Over a little bit of money, bruh, because the motherfucker told you no. Motherfucker done killed you about your shit. 2 teams Tuesday. Nigga done killed you about your shit. That's why it's good to watch yourself. That's why it's good to go out here and live life yourself, bruh, so you can develop your own motherfucking communication skills. You feel what I'm saying? It is. So you can develop your own communication skills, folks. I mean, not communication skills, but just like survival skills, bruh. Just knowing how to move and operate through this world. You know what I'm talking about? That's why it ain't good to be sitting around here listening to people take their advice from how they operated. you'll find yourself in a fucked up situation trying to do what somebody else did. You get what I'm saying? Do what you gonna do, folks. Nephew says, "Oh man, oh lady." Nephew says, "Oh man, oh lady." Hey, what you say, bro? Oh lady. You know what I'm talking about? Call that one a ladybug. Oh lady. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, we two teams Tuesday, and I met oh man, I misgauged. I told you way back then. I say maybe like 3 people. Yep. I just miscalculated 3 situations, and once again, I think it's probably due to the fact I was young myself, and I actually think I needed to go through that shit so I can analyze that shit and break it down and see, you know what I'm talking about, how that shit happened and shit. That's what a lot of y'all, not a lot of y'all. Once again, I ain't even finna say it, not to tell you what to do, but it's better to go over yourself, bruh. Because even when something fucked up happened to you, folks, you gotta go over that shit, see how it got to that point, and you gotta collect game from your wins and your losses, folks. But we be trying so quick to get away from our losses, we never analyze them. That's why jail was good for a nigga like me. And jail ain't good for nobody. But by me going to jail, bruh, that put me in the position to tap in with myself. It did. Now that shit took a while, but it gave me a chance to tap in with myself. You just stationary, nigga. You just standing there. You standing still, folks. So just start going over shit and see where I was wrong. Cause one shit, oh man, I got fucked off. 2 Team Tuesday. And this whole video, the moral of it is, you gotta watch yourself, bruh. Cause this shit'll get tricky. It will, it'll get tricky, bruh. You don't know what's in the air. You don't know, just like that shit that happened to bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even know if the other niggas start putting that plan in play. You get what I'm saying? You'll be around somebody, and them niggas around some other people trying to talk you into doing some shit to your partner. You know what I'm talking about? And depending on who you got more loyalty to, ain't no telling what the answer gonna be, folks. Not saying that you should look out for this shit. I'm just talking about 2 Teams Tuesday, period. The moral of this story is it's just best to keep your business to yourself, folks, because you don't know what kind of ideas and plans another motherfucker might have for your business. You get what I'm saying? We starting to live in a world of just fake people, fuck people. Not even fake, just fuck people. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I told you the most dangerous motherfucker in this world is a motherfucker that'll lie to themselves. Because when you lie to yourself, you'll come up with any reason to do anything. You'll start like y'all do now. You'll start giving your own self rationalizations and excuses to do something. Like that nigga did. That nigga came up with an excuse to kill his childhood friend. Should be crazy, bruh. You feel me? 2 Teams Tuesday. And I ain't telling you to look out for nothing. Only thing I'm gonna tell you to look out for is yourself, bruh. Cause you ain't gotta watch nothing else. Just watch yourself, folks. But I ain't gonna tell you to stop being so friendly. You just better be able to gauge the situation right, bruh. Cause if you don't, you gonna send yourself into a world of trouble. You gonna send yourself to a world of headache. You know what I'm talking about? It's like I said, bro. I came up, it was just more genuine people, and that's probably because everybody was really in the struggle, so everybody understood each other. This world today, y'all really don't have the crack epidemic and shit. Y'all got that syrup, but y'all don't really. It ain't the same. So it's like y'all bonding over the internet and shit. Back then, niggas lived in the same house, slept in cars and shit. You get what I'm saying? So I guess it was more of a bond. You get what I'm saying? Everybody kind of understood each other. But these days, we just all over the place. And that's why I kind of made this video. Because you'll come in contact, you see how we got this internet, bro. You'll be talking to a motherfucker you think is your, I don't know, your folks from Colorado or something. You don't know these people. You get what I'm saying? Two Teams Tuesday. So watch yourself, bruh. Because nowadays, I told you, they pass so much bad game out. They really got motherfuckers floating around, not on their P's and Q's. The shit they promote. They promote that link up and all that, bro. You don't be knowing what's going on, folks. So this will be so you get a good gauge of your situation. You feel me? You don't want to end up like that. And I don't, I guess I was grown then, but just as an adult, I ain't ran into too much of that shit. You get what I'm saying? But when I was younger, I used to actually think motherfuckers was cool. I think that was like the first time I realized motherfuckers is cool until they got an opportunity to benefit themselves. You'll think you the best of friends with motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about? Until that opportunity. See, that's what's gonna let you know if you got a real friend or not. You get what I'm saying? When the fix comes in and the motherfucker reject that shit, look at a motherfucker like he crazy. That's when you know you got a real friend. You get what I'm saying? I got a few. But you just don't never know. And in these days right here, we don't be knowing people from Adam. You get what I'm saying? We don't know these niggas, don't nobody we know these niggas just somewhere else. And the perception is we cool. I'm not telling you don't trust people or nothing. I'm just telling you to watch yourself, folks. Get a good gauge of whatever you doing. You know what I'm talking about? Before you just be all heads in. Because I told y'all they got us like little kids. And y'all see why the lonely people flourish on this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is all they got to do. So they the ones that's in this motherfucker, the king of the computer. It's them lonely people. Because they ain't got nothing else to do. You get what I'm saying, folks? But, yeah, man. Two Teams Tuesday. That's why all that shit'll get tricky on your ass too, bruh. Like, you don't know who motherfuckers cool with. And once again, I ain't trying to tell y'all to look out for nothing. I'm not. I'm telling you to watch yourself. But that's where that shit get tricky at, bruh. Motherfuckers, you don't never know what the conversation is, folks. You know what I'm talking about? You don't never know what the conversation is at any time. You feel me? I remember I had to check myself one time, man. And ever since then, I've been on who was in. It was me, Rome Z, cousin, and Mike. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Rome Z and Mike. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all remember Mike? We was in the car. I forgot what I asked that nigga. This was hella long ago. He was like, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bruh. I don't be sitting in the car talking about motherfuckers, and I ain't even asked him nothing crucial. I forgot. I don't even know what I asked that nigga. I think I asked that nigga, did he see somebody today, or who was just out here? That nigga was real militant with his answer though. You know what I'm talking about? And ever since then, man, I kind of liked it that. I adapted that from Mike, for real. Cause when I checked myself, yeah, I just wait. Why did I just ask this nigga that? I forgot what I asked that nigga. I asked him something about somebody though. That nigga tore my ass up. But just two teams, bruh. I done seen that shit so much. Just two teams. That's just the two team motherfucker. That's just that motherfucker though. But what I do want to be aware in is y'all to be aware of is you could do that shit on accident too. You get what I'm saying? This is why I continuously tell y'all that y'all talk too much. Y'all talk about the wrong shit and all that shit right there. You could not know, just like you went to somebody's house, your partner house or something. This nigga just, maybe he bought 40 keys, got brand new furniture and all that shit. You be so excited about your partner, you'll be around somebody else telling them what that nigga just did, not even knowing. You just really juice for your partner, you know what I'm talking about? And everybody else around you, they still like, what else? You know what I'm talking about? Where was y'all at? And all them questions right there and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That jacker language. You know what I'm talking about? For what? You know what I'm talking about? Where he live at? You know what I'm talking about? Where was y'all at? You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there, bro. That's why I tell you to watch yourself, man. I know we living in the days of motherfucker running their mouth and shit, bro, but I've seen it too many times. That's all I'm saying. We're around this motherfucker seen it way too many times. That's why it's good for you just to talk about you. You get what I'm saying? When you around other motherfuckers. Period, bro. It really ain't good to now y'all, cause I can see you be talking about somebody, y'all could be proud for him or something. You know, all the partners be like, oh yeah, they doing good, man. They in woo 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 and all that shit. That's cool. But just around motherfuckers talking about what another motherfucker doing and what they, that shit bad game. It is, bro. You been and got somebody hurt on an accident. But it's almost like, nigga, we got a desire just to fucking, like, I don't know, tell you what you don't know. Or have you heard something? We got so much of a desire to relay information. You know what I'm talking about? But on this Two-Team Tuesday, folks, it ain't no telling. That's why it's good for you to watch yourself. You know what I'm talking about, folks? So you just don't run into no situations like that. I might gonna say, bro, what that? No, because I was just thinking about my old school days when I was shout out to the grinders. That shit just opened up another part of my brain, nigga. And I just was remembering hellish shit. You know what I'm talking about? Hellish shit that I had even forgot. Hellish shit I had even forgot. You feel me? And I was just thinking that shit just, I started going across all that shit. I'm like, damn, the game cold. And I was just excited and happy that, you know what I'm talking about? I done got to right here. Cause it'd be like, back in them days, bro, you was so young and stupid, you didn't even realize the immediate danger you was in at all times. You didn't. That should be almost like a cowboy movie or something, bro. I can't even explain it. Like some dangerous shit that happened, motherfuckers still laughing and shit, and like niggas was borderline mental health issues. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. But on two teams, folks, it's like you don't never know. You feel me? That's why it's good to keep your business to yourself. Cause you talking around about your business and all that shit around motherfuckers, bro. Another motherfucker will come up with some plans for yours. You get what I'm saying? On some real shit. Another motherfucker will come up with some plans for your business. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like I said, folks. Everybody a friend until an opportunity comes to benefit them. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just gonna say tread lightly, nigga. You ain't gotta listen to me. I'm just gonna say tread lightly in the game today where we really don't know nobody. I ain't talking about the motherfuckers you've been knowing for 50 years and all that shit. But you know how we just come in contact with so many new people. Have anybody else noticed? It's been I'm glad I said that. So that's what I just seen. Has anybody noticed the spike in them like online datings or motherfuckers meeting motherfuckers off the social media and don't be really knowing the motherfucker go meet up somewhere to get robbed and killed and all that shit? Have you noticed the spike in that shit right there? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, they I don't think y'all get that they got y'all gauged. They see y'all coming from a mile away, folks. I don't think y'all get that. All these tricks, the passport, people, all this shit, bro. They see you coming from a mile away. So now, just because you's a trick ass nigga, all you looking for is ass. That's all you looking for. Who thick? Then you gonna go down that shit and see who the prettiest ones out the thick ones. You know what I'm talking about? And if they ain't holler, you gonna keep going down the line till you get to the ugliest thick bitch, right? This is what y'all do now. So the bitches know you a trick. You get what I'm saying? Could tell from the how you start off a motherfucking conversation. You're so beautiful. You know, come on, folks. You know what I'm talking about? But they see that, then they reel your ass in. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Hook sinker. Because you's a trick. And that's what they are running. They ain't telling you to be safe. They ain't telling you to watch your security, bruh. You just meeting people on the app and all that shit, bruh. And y'all think that it's safe. If you meet somebody on the app, then you FaceTime. Y'all think that's safe because it's a real person. You ain't got catfish. So now you believe these people, man. Come on, folks. We got to be sharper than that. 2 Teams Tuesday, folks. It ain't no telling what a motherfucker you just met do. Now, I'm not saying be wary of the motherfuckers you just meet. I'm just saying watch yourself and be able to gauge the situation appropriate. That's all I'm saying, folks. Because these hoes out here understanding now that all it has to be is a promise of some pussy. And nigga, you will try to jump over the Grand Canyon. These hoes understand that now. You get what I'm saying? That if this is a promise of pussy, you coming. You coming. And she probably done set one of these old high class ass dates up telling you, she'll let you fuck her. She could just go somewhere other than the Cheesecake Factory. All these old, big old other places these people be going. All these steakhouses and hibachi grill. You know what I'm talking about? Hibachi grill. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all crazy as a motherfucker, man. But it's a promise of pussy. So you got your cars on you. You got your loafs on you. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, you finna show out tonight when it come to that thing called money, ain't you? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Just goofy, bruh. And they rob motherfuckers. They been tied you up. You know what I'm talking about? Had you in the house for hella long. Keep taking you to the bank. I seen motherfuckers get damn near a fucking death penalty for that shit, folks. About tying the people up, keeping them in the house till the morning and shit, trying to drive them to go, keep going to get these cars. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna even speak on that, bruh. But you's a goddamn, these motherfuckers trying to have the people come up. They niggas be watching too many movies. Like, we finna take this nigga to the bank. We gonna let him go up in there. But we got this nigga people in the back. And if you do any motherfucking thing, ask some people in jail how quick that man went up in there, told them people hit the button. He's just goofy, bruh. Goofy. Goofy, bruh. After already killing 2 or 3 people, y'all just sitting up in the house with these motherfuckers like Michael Myers waiting for his sister to come home. Man, y'all, something straight out of comic book, bruh. Shit crazy, bruh. But this is what I'm saying. Like, people you just meet, bruh, I don't know. You do whatever with people you just meet. You can meet some good people when you just meet. I've done it all my life. But what I'm saying is how y'all be fucking with it now, bruh. You feel me? Because when I was growing up and you just bumped into new people, y'all was like at the same thing. You didn't bump into nobody over no apps. You might have knocked the bitch off the party line. You know what I'm talking about? But you wasn't meeting people off apps and meeting up. You actually met people at house parties or you met people right there, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all just fucked with it through the whole, and there wasn't no time for no plan to set nothing up and all that. Unless one of the niggas wanted to fight you or something, you know what I'm talking about? You might have whispered to his partner, you know what I'm talking about? I'm finna fire on this nigga, go. You know what I'm talking about? Something like that. But other than that, you just met people and you was right there, bruh. Y'all meeting people under the pretenses that you finna go fuck this bitch. And that shit been a spike. Nigga trying to go get some pussy, bro, and losing their life. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers coming across people, 2 Teams Tuesday. And I'm gonna tell you, go live your life. Come across who you come across. Just watch yourself and make sure you can gauge the situation appropriately. You know what I'm talking about? Because in my lifetime, bruh, nigga, I done been through so much fake shit, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you, nigga. I done been through, I could write a book called Fake Shit. Yeah, damn, nigga. I could write a book called Fake Shit. But when I just had to sit down and analyze it, it was fake shit. Like a motherfucker. But you have to analyze how you even get to the fake shit yourself. How did you even end up getting to that part? And when you could do that shit right there, it'll give you a better understanding. That shit right there, I can't explain it, bro. But like when you tap into yourself, you'll be like, nigga, when Neo found it out in the Matrix and they couldn't fuck with him. You know what I'm talking about? All what they was waiting for, you'll be like that, bro. You gotta understand the shit you go through though. You get what I'm saying? You gotta go over that shit. You gotta stop complaining about it and blaming that shit on somebody else. You gotta analyze how did you even get there. And once you analyze how you even got there, if you got any sense at all, that would be some game to you. So you could know how not to get there again. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? You know what I'm talking about? Only you could prevent forest fires. And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, man, always remember. You know what I'm talking about? I say always remember. You know what I'm talking about? It don't cost nothing. Nada. You know what I'm talking about? Nada. Just to show a little bit of that love. You know what I'm talking about?